So, finished spear fishing, spear watching, finished eating, and now I'm gonna head to his house. Probably have a bit of coffee. Already put the fish in the ice over at my lodge, and just a little bit more time with each other and a little bit more footage, and looking forward to coming back on my next trip in June, well, way before June, July, and having him come over to the mainland and help me be solar for the houses that we're putting up. He's got all that experience already, so I've already pre-axed him. I could employ him to come do that, and it'll benefit us both tremendously to get me where I want to be with the property development.
Yeah.
And he's got all that skill set already in play, right here in his mind. He knows how, actually guided me to get the right battery set up so I can go through problems. So that's something I'm glad I'll address that issue before it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
And just take a look. That's a beautiful lodge. This must be a Reynolds, huh?
That's yeah, like a hotel kind of thing, but they're still working on it. It's not totally finished.
Yeah, I see. Probably 90%.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
Outside looks good. Inside got to be completed.
Yeah. That's a normal shit. Yeah.
Siasi kalaisi mamonga.
These little villages aren't very long. So
Right.
it's Dundee right here, and then you'll see another sign not far up, and the next village, the next village.
Yeah, I was noticing like how quick I'm looking at the signs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so that means from here back is
Yeah.
that village, here back that village.
Yeah.
Got your local tire shop here.
Yeah. So this is the only local tire shop that's running on the island at the moment. But yeah, he's doing quite well.
Being that he's capitalizing on all the
All the business.
customers.
Yeah.
Yes. Pangasiale home. Happy cool families.
My master's house or retreat or guest house. So we built that, and that's his house next door. Yeah.
You get to make sure you watch your business
Yeah.
very closely.
This school over here, this is the Wesleyan School. This used to be the only high school here on the island when I was younger, until they moved it to the main town. And so yeah, I used to go to school here as well.
All right, and this is what the law?
No, this is Hawthorne
I got the law colors.
Yeah, that's right. It's the same church.
Oh yeah, Wesleyan. Okay. Forgive the bumpiness. Hey, we're in Tonga. The roads aren't smooth.
Nah.
That's why you're getting some jumping. But I don't edit, so you just gotta bear with me.
Yeah.
And those that are abroad and you lived here in EUA, I hope this takes you on a little memory lane.
Yeah. So this is a sawmill on the left. Over here, that's where they cut the local timber from the forestry up here.
All right. Okay. Have you thought of making your own timber? Because they do have those. You put a chainsaw in the cage and just make your own slabs.
Yes.
I was thinking about bringing 2 of those
Oh yeah.
to on my next trip when I send the container, so that way I save on timber.
Yeah.
At least I can make my own 2x4s and my own 12x2s and stuff, and that'll save quite a bit of dollars.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You'll have to just paint them with oil or something like that, so that it doesn't rot. And
Right.
It doesn't
Rust, corrode.
what do you call those termites? Don't get into the timber.
Oh yeah. So make sure you have a sealant.
Yeah.
Bring a water sealant and water protection,
Yeah.
and that'll prolong the use of the timber. Definitely.
So this is the last town, Hatua here. Pretty much ends here.
they're doing corn near here, right?
Yeah, corn, and then there's a yam in between the corn. On this side here. Cassava, corn, and mala, sweet potato, and bele and taro.
Alright.
So this is the end of the villages, and then we gotta drive a fair way till we get to my house.
He really is off grid, guys.
Yeah.
So you're going to see that firsthand, even when you've been seeing it. But
Yeah.
that's what I want. That's why I started pursuing his videos, for that off-grid experience and picking up whatever knowledge I could from him, because I will be eventually living that lifestyle in the future, in the near future too. Like I said, I'm trying to get my wife to retire in 2 more years. She's 53, going on 54. I want her to be done and finished with the rat race by then. And he's already done that. Their rat race has been left behind a long time ago.
Yeah.
And now it's just living for themselves. And that's the awesome part of it, when you have somebody, a partner working with you, it works out perfect.
Yep.
You know, and every couple, me and my wife, we have our up and downs, and everybody does. But does that make you stronger as a couple? I would say it does.
Yeah.
Because a couple that doesn't argue, there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's probably too many skeletons in the closets, and too much behind the scenes going on with the other spouse. So I'd rather argue with you and know where you're coming from than to sit here and play the guessing game until things go awry, if it ever came to that.
My wife and I, we don't really argue anymore. We do a lot of bantering. We've had arguments in the past, 100%, but it gets a lot more fun these days. Once you get
more
mature,
joking.
Yeah.
More teasing.
Yeah, exactly right.
More teasing each other, and clowning on each other, just to pick at them a little bit and get under their skin or whatever.
Right.
But you know, if you didn't, life would get too boring, man. Way too boring. And laughter is the remedy to a lot of illnesses. So you take that laughter and you apply it to your life, and
That's right.
it could make you a healthier, happier person. Definitely. I just love the scenery. This is way more different than Tonga. Yeah, man. Just having mountains says it all. Having a place to escape from the tsunami.
Yeah.
You know, they all went to the Royal Palace.
Oh, did they?
I mean, almost the whole island flocked to the Royal Palace because that was the highest ground on it. And hundreds and hundreds of people still didn't actually get to make it inside.
Yeah.
So there was, I guess, bathroom facilities out back, houses, and stuff like that for the workers. And get him pulling into the street.
Yeah,
This is what he's talking about, dealing with cows here. This cow should not be here in the street. That rope should have been enough for him to just eat the grass on the side of the road.
Yeah. Well, that's the normal here, eh? They do that all the time over here.
And then want to complain if you hit them or damage their cow.
Yeah. But that can create an accident.
Yes.
At night time you're driving along, comes out in the middle of the road, boom.
Yeah.
You know?
I was just talking about walking by a cow that night. Can you imagine coming through Oshifaikawa, you coming through the road, it's dark, and now the cow's running in, it's going to detour you right off the side.
Yeah.
Or you're going to hit it and do damage to your vehicle.
Yeah.
One or the other.
So this is my place here.
All right. I recognize that container. And all this land here. And awesome, you only need that lower wire to keep the pigs out.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to make it here one day. It was in the making. I envisioned it and saw it mentally. And it's happening. I am here at his famous off-grid Pacific casa in Spanish, house, and in Tongan, ofare, his home. Hey, puppy, Oh, you're the famous dog that I've been seeing. Hi, handsome. I've seen you since you were a puppy. I've been watching you since puppy, man.
Hey, boy.
He's getting big.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Come on.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Oh, yeah, she's beautiful. And that's what he's breeding here. Luckily, these are what they're coming out as, coming from this bully here. And explain exactly what breed?
She's an American bully.
American bull.
Yeah.
Pit bull, yes, like ours.
Yeah, and he's just a half breed, so he's one of her sons. And he's probably the smallest of all the sons that came out in the first litter.
The runt, huh?
Yeah. And he's probably the best of the next
How
litter.
you doing?
So
Hello,
there's
Jerry.
my
Nice
wife.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Buffet. Man, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so. Oh, here's the veranda. The veranda he's got completed, and he's got it walled in with the net. Yes, man, that keeps all this mosquitoes, this, that, and else from coming in. Oh man, I've been watching you guys from the beginning. You're a hard worker. I couldn't get my wife to do what you do. I think she'll be like, you better hire somebody. You better get some help. Hi, handsome. What's his name again?
Bluey.
Bluey. This is Bluey. Oh, he's handsome. So, guys, I'm finally here. I knew it was going to be in the makings because I envisioned it. And I knew if I made it all the way to Tonga, I was going to make it here. And I've been following this guy, learning from Damon, his wife. She's awesome. I mean, this is a lot of work. This is don't happen overnight. And this is years and years in the making, developing and putting your blood, sweat, and tears into what you want to have in the end game. And that's being totally self-reliant, not dependent on the electric department bill, not dependent on the water department bill, but just totally being off-grid and being able to sustain everything he has here, from his dogs to his sheep to his pigs and the chickens running around that like to taunt me and tease me. He's got plenty of room here to move around, and plenty of good land, man, beautiful land. I know, I've been dealing with this place there, no AC.
Yeah.
Last night, I mean,
the rooms on the behind.
the backside of
Yeah.
Ah, yes, yes. Oh, okay. Yep.
finally here. Gotta take a breather and slow
Take it
down.
in and relax.
The excitement level, when I get excited, it just
Yeah.
instant sweat.
Yeah.
But you do have a beautiful place, and that's what I want to do. Wake up every morning to sit here and see the beautiful greenery, the things that I produced and that I'm benefiting from. And that's what these guys have done.
Yeah.
And they're doing it, and they're going to continue doing it. And because of the help of the viewers, they're going to continue on progressing. And that's just the whole plan in a nutshell, is to be able to have a place for our overseas loved ones to come visit, be able to accommodate them when they do come, and have provisions for them. Yeah. And that's what he's doing, and gonna even do better when he brings his homes here for his sister, because he rubbed off on his sister. They want to be this off-grid living, leave the rat race behind type living, and he's proven to them that it's doable. And it'll get even better because those expandable homes make it a little bit more easier for you to just come in and within a short amount of time. I would say from the time that they get delivered, those containers, they could be up and running and living in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's the amazing part of it, because they took a long time to do all of this. And if you've been watching, it's been getting villagers from the beginning when they first started with these walls here and putting up the houses and the foundation. It doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen cheap either. A lot of, like I said, blood, sweat, tears, and everything he had, he poured into this to make it work, and it had to work. He had no other choice, right?
Yeah.
There was no going backwards
No
after.
going back.
You couldn't do that, and that's just the reality of it. He sold his home to
Yeah.
do this, and when he made that commitment to give up that home,
Yeah.
it had to work.
Yeah.
It had to benefit him fully in his direction and not the direction of the government he was dependent on for work, for this, that, and the other. So again, I made it here. I'm gonna do a quick little walk around,
Right.
and then get off camera. And I'm probably gonna. I really do. Now that there's the three of us, we're gonna have our little prayer session, just a little quick one, and be thankful. Be thankful for everything that He's given them, and bless them with, that they get to enjoy this beautiful country, this beautiful land, everything that He's created here, all His agriculture that He put in. So thankful. I knew it was going to happen. I knew I'd eventually meet this guy, and it would benefit both our lives tremendously. And I'm thankful for him. He's putting in the work. All this is his, so it's nothing that comes easy. It's taken time and years to get some of this going, where they can consistently harvest it, and everything will go smooth year after year after year. The next plan is for him to get, and if you got any means in any way of helping him or guiding him to a cheaper way of getting his lambs, his goal is to get 10 lambs so he could at least produce 10 fresh lambs yearly. So he needs 10 females to his one male, and then he'll be able to produce at least one baby per year out of those 10. So hey, that's 10 per year. Anything that could help, man. It's like he made a sacrifice, and that sacrifice is paying off. It's paying off through blessings. It's paying off through donations. It's paying off through everything that he envisioned himself when he decided to change his life and turn it over. And when he turned it over, I'm sure that's when things got better. When I stopped drinking, my life got better. When I decided to, take on religion a little bit more seriously and understand that there's a greater purpose than doing what I was doing in the past. And I'm thankful for that. Glad to meet his wife. One last hello, and let me get her off camera. I know I don't want to do that, but thank you. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. And again, from both of us together, thank you again. Share, watch, like, comment, and we'll keep the comments back and forth.
Yep.
Amen and goodbye.